Father, if only I had a fraction of your strength. There was still so much I needed to learn from you. I depended on your guidance even when you scolded me for my weakness. Father! What is this?
So, we got a little bit of a tonal shift going on here. But we do have a lot of moves that we can use, so that's nice. So we might as well see about getting rid of some of these things as quick as possible. You don't really know what they are, and they don't really do much damage, thankfully enough. But ironically enough, at this point in the game, Tolan is stronger than any of the cast at the moment. Ironically enough, it's more than likely because they don't want this to be an unwinnable battle. So they have it so you can just kind of beat whoever you need to. With relative ease, honestly. But also to show that all is not what it seems, because they take the time to make them playable, so you know that something's up there. Thankfully enough, while he claims he's not powerful, he's still rather strong, even though he's kind of a coward. I say as I miss entirely. Can you hit this time? Don't make me look bad as I'm explaining and trying to hype you up a little bit. There you go.
For Ura. Chairman,
you fought rather well. I'd expect nothing less of you.
You were watching. Why didn't you help me?
Well, I didn't expect a frail puppet like that to best someone of your blood. I sent it simply to test you. Huh? Do you understand what I'm saying?
What? That puppet was one of your pawns? Why would you do something like that to me?
Because I do not wish to see the throne restored.
Throne restored? Wait, was the poison soup your doing? Chairman, answer me!
I cannot trust Ura to the hands of an incompetent ruler!
That's why you tried to kill me!
As long as a member of the royal family exists, dissidents will try to restore the monarchy. The royal bloodline must be extinguished! Just by being alive, you give those dissidents hope!
I do not wish to have the monarchy restored, Chairman. There is no reason to kill me.
I will not stand for incompetence! There is only one way to atone. You must die now!
Chairman, this is madness!
If you are made king, Ura will fall!
Alright then, let's see if we can actually get rid of him then, because this is, hurting a lot.
I see no other way than to fight. Forgive me, Chairman.
Monarchy is no longer the right choice!
See if we have anything to heal with. Yes, we do. And it only heals pretty low, so I don't think this is worth it, but... better than nothing. We can take a few more turns in battle. But we might be able to just get rid of him with one more hit.
What have I done?
What happened?
Gongora!
Oh, I am too late.
He's dead? I had no choice. The chairman was trying to kill me.
I know. I know everything. All right, let's deal with this calmly, Your Majesty. Please, don't panic. Roxian visited my manor earlier tonight. He spoke enthusiastically of his plans to prevent the restoration of the throne, to establish his own influence and such. To achieve those ends, he said the first thing that had to be done was to ensure Your Highness's death. I sensed peril, and although I am under house arrest, I escaped my incarceration and came as soon as I could. But I was still too late. I would never have expected the chairman to try to kill you, even as deluded as he was.
Gongora.
Chairman Roxian died in an accident.
You always come when I'm in danger. You are the only one I can rely upon.
Your Majesty, I believe your late father watches over you and sent me to your aid.
Father.
Let us go now. I will handle everything. Your Highness will not be suspected. Drink this. It will calm you a bit.
Right. Oh. What should I do? I've killed a man.
Perhaps your memory is a bit muddled. It was an accident. Chairman Roxian passed away due to unfortunate circumstances.
But...
The chairman fell prey to a sudden illness. It was beyond the doctor's abilities to save him. Leave everything to me.
I will announce the chairman's sad demise to the people. No one else will be hurt. No one will question your highness's integrity, and the chairman's good name shall be preserved. Consider this. If our nation lost both the chairman and your highness, it would plunge into chaos. If that were to happen, Gotza would undoubtedly take advantage of our weakness and invade.
Yes, Gotza would.
Remember, they have plotted against Kent and wore down Ura during the recent war. If Ura were to falter now, it would be an invitation for Gotza to invade.
What should I do?
There is only one thing your highness must do, and that is to protect Ura.
Me?
Yes, your highness. Like your father, you must lead your people with confidence and conviction. It is your solemn duty to overcome the incident that occurred today.
That is true. It is my duty. Gongora, will you stand by me?
Always, your highness.
If it weren't for you, Gongora, I don't know what I would do.
You sell yourself short. You are an able administrator, and you will one day be a fine king. Now then, today you must rest. Beginning tomorrow, you will be a very busy king. Kaim Argonar, from this day forward, you are my servant. Give me a sign of your fealty.
Welcome back, Kaim.
I think I'm gonna be sick. If Gongora wiped out our memories, he must be up to something.
So he took our memories, instead of taking our lives. By taking away what was most precious to us, he destroyed our hearts and reduced us to empty shells. If he's willing to go that far, what he's after must be this world.
The world itself.
Yes.
Ridiculous. Me, you, Gongora. I remember two others. One of them is Sarah.
The other one is Ming, the 1,000-year-old queen who founded Numara.
Does she remember?
I don't know. When we were released, we only got a glimpse of her face.
I'm going to look for Sarah.
Any ideas where to start?
In my memories.
That is true. The way you feel about people is different from memories. Feelings of love become a huge sense of loss when your memories are sealed. Those you've loved remain in your heart. You'll be able to meet her again, I'm sure.
I've stumbled upon my daughter's death twice now. The first time she died, my heart was filled with despair. The second time she died, though, it wasn't despair that filled my heart. It was hope. If he won't die, I'll bury Gongora in so much pain he'll wish he was dead. We have all the time in the world. That's the hope that I live for. Liram helped me to live again.
They all lived happily ever after.
Kai, if the send-off tomorrow is too hard for you to bear...
No, I'll see Liram off. It's my duty as her father.
Good morning. You must be Miss Liram's father. Miss Seth contacted me. I'm here to assist in sending Miss Liram off.
Where's Mom going?
She will return to Mother Ocean, who brought us to this land long ago. Even though her body goes to the sea, you will still have your spiritual bond with her.
Spiritual bonds?
Yes, your souls as mother and son will always be connected. Even though the body may have gone, these bonds are eternal. I'll need the family's assistance to give Miss Lyram a proper farewell.
What should we do?
It's nothing difficult. We'll need flowers to adorn Miss Lyram and torches to light the send-off flame.
I understand. I'll get lots of flowers, so Mom will look extra pretty.
Then, if you would take care of the torches, please.
You all right?
Yeah, but I want to do something too.
Certainly. I'll have you help me later. Well then, the first thing is to gather the flowers, please.
Alright, time to look for some flowers. I'd like you to gather about 10 white flowers as decorations for Miss Lyram. So just like the item hunting we did in the last episode, this time around we're just looking around for flowers. 1 out of the 10. Alright, so we just need to go around the area and see about finding where all these flowers are at. 2. At least it's not the tender blooms because they would probably be kind of making a fuss about that. But you know. 3. Anything? Okay, let's check out around the next screen, possibly. Oh wait, 4. 4. Anything over here? But down this way. There's 1. 5. It's really hard to handle death in games, and this game handles it so well to a point where it's just like really emotional. Every single time someone dies in this game, the music just kind of swells. Uematsu did so good on the soundtrack in this game. It's like, even though I've heard this song plenty of times, just kind of doing all the little like dream sequences where you read them out and stuff, it's still like really like tear-jerking every time I hear just any little bit of music in this game. Because this is not a happy game in any way, shape, or form. There's going to be a lot of moments where it's just like, someone's dead. And it's like, okay. So it's like, how do you handle that? Let's see, can I head over there? Here's 1. But of course, you gotta go through a lot of sadness before things just go for the better for you and just turn to happiness. So, at the end of the day, you just gotta keep going and just kind of hope for the best. Let's see here. Should be a 10th one somewhere around here. Can't be that far off, can it? Is that one? No, that's just a tree. There it is, 10. And that's 10 out of 10, so that'll be enough. These are the flowers we'll give Mom. It's like Chaim meets his grandkids, not even knowing who they are, and pretty much, like, finally sees his daughter again, even though he assumed that she was dead all this time. She was forced to jump off a cliff, seemingly by Gongora doing it. More than likely, I mean, that's kind of obvious. That's more than likely what happened. And the fact that now that they know kind of makes it that much better, because now they can go and, like, just kick his butt and get rid of him finally. Of course, we still have issues with Jansen going on. Oh, you gather the flowers. This should be enough to send Miss Lyram off through her final journey.
All right, Mr. Chaim. please gather the branches for the torch.
Alright. 10 torches of light. I trust you can take care of that. The torches. When you were going through the area, you'll just see like a bunch of branches on the ground. These like white ones here and there. That's what you're looking for. You need to get 10. So all my item collecting training up until now, it was actually kind of useful. Can I grab that? Thank you. 3. I think that's all for this screen. I could be wrong. Let's keep looking just in case. Alright. Oh wait, there's some right there, right in front of me. Thankfully, this game has a movable camera. So if you actually cannot find something, you could like zoom around and look, and then you'll just maybe spot things here and there. And if you zoom in on like glowing objects, you will see them glow a little bit sharper. I wonder if like just a remaster of this game in general would just make it so it's like, oh, I could just see everything on the ground. That's good. It works. But unfortunately, this game, like, while yes, it is really good, it getting backwards compatibility is probably the best thing we're gonna get. Actually kind of pains me because every single time I go through like a funeral scene in these games, it reminds me of like I had to travel back to where I used to live a long time ago in order to attend a funeral for my grandmother. So this kind of hits home rather hard because, well, yes, I didn't have to collect sticks and flowers. It basically like just the trip alone and all that time to think about it. Because she basically passed away from old age and cancer, and it was hard to go through. It really was. Well, yeah, like I try not to think about it at times. I did my grieving for the most part. While yes, it does sound bad. It's like saying it like that. It's been many years now, and I get it. And it's gonna happen. I'm old enough to know that it's just inevitable, but like just enjoy the time you have, because you just never know. But just don't go on through life just thinking that, hey, it could happen at any moment. Like if you have that like on your shoulders all the time, you're not gonna enjoy life for what it actually is. So
everything is prepared for Miss Lyram's send-off. Let us begin. Everyone is waiting to give Miss Lyram a final farewell.
I don't see Mac around.
He said he had someplace to go and then he ran off.
Are you worried?
Mac has a lot of guts. He'll be fine.
I'm your grandfather. You can call me Grandpa.
Even though you're younger than Mom?
Yeah.
I'll stick with Kine. Saying Grandpa just doesn't feel right.
Whoa. Look at that, Seth. Kine's actually being nice. Huh.
Well, he is a grandfather with his grandchild.
Wow. I guess getting grandchildren can really change a guy.
I don't think it's quite like that.
I think I've got a pretty good guess where Mac went.
Where?
To get those flowers.
I see.
See, for us, we figured that as long as those flowers were blooming, Mom would stay healthy.
So you protected them?
Yeah. Mac and I, we both knew that Mom wasn't well. We wanted to stay together, even if it was just for a little longer. So we would pray to those flowers every day. Cook! The flowers.
I thought I could
could show them to Mom. But they've already wilted.
Those flowers. Wasn't it important to let them keep blooming naturally? Didn't your mother also say that? Well, wilting is something natural too.
I thought they would cheer her up. I never let anyone step on them. Oh, you dummy. Did you think this would make Mom happy? But these are Mom's favorite flowers.
And they were also there when I parted ways with Liram's mother, your grandmother.
Huh?
The fact that your mother treasured these flowers was probably tied to memories of those times. I'm sure your mother would understand your feelings. And I can understand them too. You're a good person, Mac.
You're nice too, Kyle.
I am.
Yep. I thought that about you just now.
Is that so? Go show them to Liram, Mac.
Mom.
I'm a little emotional about things like this, I guess.
Well, I don't handle these things too well either.
Mr. Kime, take hold of the ribbons, please. These ribbons are the only thing that tie us, the living, to Miss Liram, the deceased. Miss Liram must now begin her new journey. Our final duty is to sever our ties with her in the form of these ribbons. Please watch Mac. He shall give us the courage to sever these ties. That is his role. You shall cut your ties with Miss Liram, while your undying love for her remains in your hearts.
You said that even if we have to cut our ties, we still have our spiritual bonds, right?
Yes, those bonds are eternal. Now, let us send Miss Liram off. Many ribbons from Miss Liram have been passed to her father. When all of them have been severed, Miss Liram shall begin her journey out into Mother Ocean. Mac, with the lit torch you carry, trace the movements of the wands the attendees are waving. Those movements will convey the attendees' wishes and parting words to your mother. If you perform a move incorrectly, the attendees' good wishes will not be conveyed. If that happens, try again to match the movements of the attendees. When you correctly trace the movements with your flame, the attendees' torches will light up. Then the attendees will sever the ribbons with their flames to represent their own connections and to make their unseen bonds eternal. When all of the ribbons are severed, Miss Liram will start her journey. Are you ready, Mac? It is time, everyone. Let us sever our physical ties with Miss Liram.
The ceremony we'll be holding is a traditional method of seeing off the dead. Participants will light torches and use them to burn through the ribbon the gondola is attached to. It's just like this game that make a mini game out of a funeral. Mac, it'll be your job to light all the participant torches. Liram was a good and kind person to all. Now then, let's begin. After expressing their condolences, participants will move their torches forward. Move your torch to the right and bring your flame to the tip of your partner's torch. Yes, that's how you put them together. This motion serves to represent the rippling ocean. Be sure to adjust the position of your torch. Try touching the tip of your torch to the tip of your partner's torch, and the fire will surely catch. This time you move your torch to the left. This motion serves to represent the rustling forest. So if it's not exact, you need to move it just slightly over with the analog stick. Next, you will raise your torch up. This movement motion serves to represent the endless sky. So you move it up, and if you can't quite reach, you just adjust it just slightly. Now, you will lower your torch toward the ground. This downward motion serves to represent the solid earth. So you can just swing it down with the A button, and then kind of position it properly with the analog stick. Torch has been lit. It is time to say your final goodbyes to your mother. Stay strong, alright? You got Cook with you. Your job then is to move the torch around like this and light the torch of your partner. You'll need to pay attention to your partner, as each Numaran will move his or her torch in a different direction. Since ancient times, every Numaran family has had their own particular custom for sending out the dead. You must be aware of that. If you aren't able to light a torch the first time, you may retry as many times as you like. The important thing is that everyone here fully extends their feelings out to Miss Lirum. You have many participants waiting, however, so do try to light them as smoothly as possible. So every person here that's attending had some sort of physical tie to Lirum, and we are here to sever those ties, but their love just stays strong in their hearts. That's pretty much what this is going for. Honestly, I wish funerals like this will be held more often, because it's really strong just to know that, hey, people still love this person even after they pass on. My condolences for your loss. If you need anything, just ask. There's no need to be shy. So we'll just adjust and try to do this as smoothly as possible. Lirum extended her kindness out to everyone. She held my family and I a great deal too. I may be the last one of my family, but I still want to show her how thankful I am. Lirum was such a gentle person. I knew she was ill. I never thought I would claim her so fast. Hang in there, alright? I always looked up to Lirum as a woman. I wouldn't mind becoming a mother like her someday. I miss her dearly. I want to show her my smile one more time. Lirum was a wonderful woman. I'm sure she had things pretty rough, but she always was so bright and cheerful. Let's see her off with a smile. Too high. There we go. There we go. Well done. That was some fine lighting. Now it's time to say my goodbyes. It'll sure be lonely without Lirum around. It's such a shame that she was so young. Let's make sure your mother has nothing to worry about when we see her off. Alright? What a good job you done with the fire. I'm sure Lirum will be overjoyed to see how well your kids are turning out. Now for my final words.
since the funeral began. It's so strange. I don't know why I can't cry. You seem so calm. Kayum.
Was your mother happy?
She was happy. She had lots of friends, and Dad was a really great person. Even the Queen cared about her and helped her out a lot. I'm sure she must have been happy. She always missed you, Kime. And Grandma. You don't cry anymore, do you, Kime? You're strong, Kime. I heard from Mom that you are immortal and invincible. It's amazing. Not dying. It's really great.
Not necessarily.
Why not?
It means I see so many people that I care for pass on, like your mother.
You've seen it a lot?
Yeah, enough to lose count.
That's why you got so strong. But it must hurt.
It does.
I want to grow up to be strong like you, Kime. Even if it hurts. Even if it's tough. I won't cry. I'm gonna be strong.
Right.
Look! Check it out! Coming back to life. I just knew it! I just knew Mom heard our wish! Do you still believe stuff like that? Don't you think Mom would have done this? It's gotta be because of her the flowers are better. Mom is close, and she hears what we say. It must mean she's with us, Cook. That's impossible.